All right, get ready for a tech treat because following today's tech update, we're going to be showcasing a standout call for my weekend show. It's called The Kim Komando Show, of course. What would Jesus think if he read your social media posts? Nope, I'm not going to launch a sermon, but it's an interesting question posed by the Church of England. I'm Kim Komando for SimpliSafe. Save 20% on a new SimpliSafe system with a Fast Protect plan at simplysafekim.com. Here in America, the Episcopalians are the first cousins to the Church of England. With that said, here's what the church has to say about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and all the rest. Social media is the wide open doorway to cruelty, ignorance, stupidity, racism, sexual abuse, traumatization, a viral sense of despondency, tribalism, high levels of distrust between individuals, lack of accountability, and general incompetence. After years of research, study, and interviews, the church had nothing good to say about social media on any level. So then, would Jesus be on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or X? An interesting thought as you post. Sign up for my free newsletter now at getkim.com. All right, here's a fantastic call for my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. That's a highlight reel right inside itself. Pat in Peoria, Illinois. Hi there, Patty.
Hi. Thank you so much for helping us navigate this digital world.
You betcha.
Okay, my father is 95. He is moving in with me. We are buying for him the Lifeline so that when we are away, if something should happen, Lifeline will take care of him and get the phone calls out.
That's good.
But while we're here and I'm in the basement or I'm out in the garden or whatever, I need a way for him to be able to talk to, or I don't even care if he talks to me. I just need him to buzz me and say, I need you.
Okay.
So even I just get a buzz, it doesn't matter. I just don't want him to get it confused with the Lifeline because I don't want him punching the Lifeline button every 2 minutes, trying to call me. So that's what I'm looking for.
Well, what I would do is I would buy some inexpensive Echo Dots. They're around $30. I'd put them strategically throughout the house, like you said, in the basement, in the garage, wherever it may be, and put the Alexa app on your phone. So when your dad says, Alexa, call Patty, that all the Echo devices will actually, they'll actually become like an intercom system, or you can have it just transmit into certain places. But this way, he doesn't have to touch anything. He just has to say that.
Okay. So he has to learn to say, Alexa, call Patty. And the call is the,
it would be,
I know Alexa has certain words that you have to use. But.
Well, it would, and that's what he'd say. You could actually program it to say something else if you wanted to, or,
I see. Okay.
But you say, Alexa, call Patty, and all the Amazon Echoes that are operating like that old school intercom system, would come alive, and you'd hear your dad say, you'd hear your dad say that, and then you're like, okay, I need to go check on him. Okay. Now, all these Echo Dots, they have to be on the same network, the same Wi-Fi network. They have to be registered to the same Amazon account. You're going to set up voice calling and messaging. There's also something called drop-in. And what that means is you will like this because let's say you're in the basement and you're like, gosh, I haven't heard from Dad for like an hour, right? So you can say, drop in, Alexa, drop in on Dad. And then his speaker would make a noise and you can say, hey, Dad, how are you? And then he can talk to you.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay.
So it's a, you don't need a lot of these depending upon, how many rooms.
Yeah, right.
But they're like $30 each. And it's really simple to set up. What I'll do is I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to send you some information about this. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm really glad that because some people call me, Patty, and they're saying like, oh, I want something to replace the Lifeline. This is not going to replace the Lifeline. That's why I'm really glad that you're getting that. But it will augment communication and give you peace of mind.
Right. Yeah.
And like you said, he doesn't have to touch anything. He doesn't have to touch a button. He just has to say those words, and then all of a sudden you'll be there with your dad. And you know what? Let me tell you, from caregiver to caregiver, I've been there. It's a tough nut. not tech related, and just make sure that you always take time for you. I didn't take enough time for me until after I realized, oh my gosh, I really needed to not be on duty 24/7. So just go for a walk every once in a while and get out of the house. And, you can, because you have the Alexa app on your phone, is that it'll also alert you on your phone as well. So if you are a block away, you can still get home to dad. And you're a great daughter. If nobody told you lately, Patty, you are a great daughter. A standing ovation to you for tuning in. Yay! Now, if you're puzzled by a tech issue, here's your call to action. Head to komando.com, select Email Kim. I read each and every note like it's the final round in a tech trivia game. And you can amp up your tech know-how by getting my free daily newsletter. It's just waiting for you over at getkim.com.